Hi guys, hope you're all keeping well, and today I'm going to be doing a hardware review, and I'm going to be reviewing this guy, the Dead Rabbit. Okay guys, let's go down to the table and let's see what this is all about. Okay then guys, let's have a look at the box, yeah? The Dead Rabbit by Hellvape, and also a project by the Heathen, as you can see down the bottom there. What have we got there? Ample build space, 810 resin drip, unique rabbit ear post design. Stand on the back there. I'll leave that there guys in case you want to read it. Okay. Let's open up, let's see what's inside, yeah? So what have we got here? I'll come back to that in a moment. Check see if there's anything underneath there. No, empty. Okay then guys, what have we got here? It's all the spares, yeah? So as you can see there, you've got two Allen keys. Now one of them Allen keys is for, you can see it in here, there's a squonk pin. Now that can be inserted with the use of one of the Allen keys, yeah. The other Allen key is for the build deck. Got some O-rings there, and you got a 510 adapter because it comes with an 810. But you've got an adapter there, and you can put your 510 drip tips in if you so choose, yeah. Okay then guys, let's have a little look around it, shall we? So, lovely engraving there, the Dead Rabbit. I believe the Dead Rabbit, the name comes from, basically when you look inside, the posts look like rabbit ears, which are flopped over, and also the name has some significance from the film The Gangs of New York. It was a gang called the Dead Rabbit Gang, I believe. So a lovely resin top there, as you can see, and lovely nail in here for the airflow, so you can turn it easily. The airflow slot there, same on the other side. Now this airflow guys is angled down, so it comes down, the air comes in at an angle to the coils. Nice little touch there. What have we got here on the bottom? Designed by Heathen and Hellvape. There's the serial number, and quite a nice protruding 510, yeah, and that's gold plated there, yeah. Quite a nice looking device. I'll tell you what guys, let's have a little measure, shall we, yeah? Bring the calipers in. So we'll go from the drip tip itself, the 810 drip tip, to the base, and let's see what we've got. 22.61. Let's go with the diameter, and that is coming in at 1374. Put that there in a minute guys. Okay then guys, I'm just going to bring this into view just while I take it apart so we can have a look inside it. May have to go off camera to pull this apart. Nope. Happy days. Okay then, so here's the deck, yeah. Now if I turn it sideways, you can see now why it's called the Dead Rabbit. Them posts look like rabbit ears, yeah. You see that guys, yeah. Okay then, so what we've got here is gold plated positive and stainless steel negative. Just take the shine off that. So gold plated positive, stainless steel negative, flat edge screws, but you do get spare screws in the set which are Allen key style, so if you don't like flat edge you can always replace them with them. And the juice well is about 5mm deep, yeah. And you've got a peak insulator there. Now underneath the peak insulator, if you can see, there's a gap right underneath that. Just get the screwdriver underneath. That's for when you go squonking, because as I say, it comes with a squonk pin guys. So your juice comes up underneath that peak insulator and goes into the wells either side, yeah. Quite a nice looking deck. Now also the design of this deck, as you can see, the ears. Let's get that better for you. You can see you can go underneath. Now the idea behind that is when you put your coils in, if the legs are too long, you can then get your snips underneath. Can you see that, guys? Get your snips underneath to cut the excess off the legs, yeah? That's the idea behind that. But it's a bit like a postless deck, so if you think of it like a postless deck, and so to cut your coils, you know, guess the size of the coils, and any excess underneath, as I say, I'm repeating myself, you can get your snips underneath and cut away the excess, yeah? Quite neat looking, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look at this in detail then. This is the top cap, yeah? So I said to you before, guys, that's a resin 810, but you do get an adapter so you can switch it out and put your 510s in if you want. And this is the nailing along the top. A lot of people don't like that, but I quite like it because you can get a good grip. And then you just twist it. See, the airflow here is open on that side and open on that side. And as I say, it goes in at an angle. So when your air comes in, it shoots down to the coils. So obviously when you're building this, make sure that your coils are going to be in the right place to receive the airflow, yeah? So you just turn it like so, and there you go, it's half closed and it repeats on the other side, yeah? So I'll go even more closed and say it repeats on the other side. Okay then, let's have a look at the inside. A nice conical top there, so you know you're going to get good flavour off this, yeah? So let's see if we can just push it apart for a moment. Oh, it's a bit tricky on camera, this, guys. I've had to go off camera there just to push it out. So there it is, it's out, yeah? So let's have a look at this airflow so you can get a better angle on it, yeah? You can see what I mean now about the fact that it's sloped. Can you see that, guys, yeah? Maybe we can get it better from a different angle. Let's have a look. I've got the tip coming off now. Yeah, there, you can see the angle now. See? So the airflow is angled, yeah? And you may notice there's 3 of these. So, with there being 3, 1, 2, 3, you'd use the middle one if you wanted to do single coiling, yeah? So it does accommodate single coiling, yeah? So, once again, 1 hole, 2nd hole, 3rd hole, you'd use the middle hole if you're going single coiling, yeah? And as I say, that resin comes off. Now if you don't like the resin one, 810, there's a spare black one that comes as part of the package. Now if you don't like 810s full stop, there's an adapter that you can put on top of there which allows you to use your 510 drip tips, yeah? Let's just put this back together, guys, and we'll put it in dual coil. So because it's in dual coil, hole there, line them up, guys. Click it back together. Just ready for the dual coil build, yeah? Okay then, guys, getting back to putting coils in this fella. I'm going to give you the tip now. A lot of coils are way too long just to put in and snip underneath, yeah? They're just too long. So what I'd say to you is gauge it like this. I want to see if I can get a better angle. If I put the coil there and do it to the top of the outside of the juice well, so let me see if I can get the better angle on this. So if I go to there, say, it's always difficult on camera, this, chaps, just bear with me. So if I go to there, that's pretty much what I want to cut off. So I completely knocked that up because it took my fingers off it, so let's do that again. So we measure up to the size of the side of the juice well, see, like so. Oh, it's difficult on camera. And if I put my thumb roughly to that height, get me snips, and if I cut that, don't want that to ping everywhere, and then cut that one, okay, and then as I say, don't forget, guys, gold plate is positive, stainless is negative, so I'll just undo them a bit. I said it's always a bit tricky on camera, so just bear with me guys. I went off camera a bit there. So huge holes on these, look at that. It's going to take any size coils or wires there. Great. So undo that one, get that coil, pop it in there. So fiddly on camera guys, just bear with me. Okay, so look at that. Super fiddly. Have I opened that enough? Let's just check. Maybe a bit more on there. A bit more on there, maybe. Let's try that again. Will he go in? Still well too long them guys, so I'm going to take a little bit more often. So just bear with me. So let's have a look. That's probably the size we're looking at. Let's try that again. And there you go. So what I can do, get them in there like so, get to the height that I want it to be, and screw them down. If we can get the screwdriver in. This is not going very well, is it? So that's it. Got a bite on that one. Got a bite on this. So that's in there, and then just simply get my coil pole, put it in there, turn it round to the way I want it. Let's have a look at that. That's looking pretty good. You can see there's a bit of wire underneath. Can you see that guys? The angle. There's the wire still underneath, see? Yeah? And now you'd get rid of that excess, as I say. Get your snips, put it underneath. Bit difficult on camera, but hopefully I'll do it. Do you hear that guys? Same thing again underneath. And there you have it. All the excess wire is gone. You can see that now guys, yeah? Nice and neat, yeah? Now what I'm going to do is put another coil in there in a moment. So let's just have a little look at that again. Yeah. So what we done there, we measured the coil to the outside to this lip and cut it. Okay, I needed to cut it a bit more, but it's just a guesstimate, yeah? I've done it on camera, probably off camera, probably would have got it more spot on. And then the excess wire that was underneath these dead ears, this dead rabbit ears, I could actually get my snips in and cut the excess. So look at that, it's lovely and clean, yeah? So that's how you do it guys. I'll be back in a moment with the other coil in place. Okay guys, got the two coils in place as you can see. Yep. And so you just use your coiling tool. And what I've done guys, if you've noticed, you can see that, I can make that out. I've pushed the coils so they line up with the edges of this. Push them out slightly, yeah? Because you don't want them in the middle, you want them to meet the airflow, yeah? So let's just have a little look at that again. I think what I'm going to do there is just take that up a little bit on that side. So it's all matchy. Let's give them a pulse. Not bad, guys. Just give them a little bit of a rake there. Rake. Yeah, I'm loving them, guys. Okay, I'll let them cool down, and then when we come back we'll throw some cotton in it, yeah? Okay then, guys, I've got me cotton here, strips of cotton. Always peel off the outer layers, yeah? So, always a bit tricky, guys, on camera, so bear with me if this seems more painful than it should be, but when you're doing them off camera it's usually quite easy, you know? So let's make sure we stay on camera while we do it. Pull that through. Always neck it, guys. Give it a bit of a neck or a waist, whatever you want to call it, so it flows freely. Let's have a go with the other one. Pound to a penny, that won't go as smooth as that one just went, but we'll wait and see. That must be my lucky day. But usually it's a bit more painful. Right, okay, so let's have a look at these fellas and see where we need to cut them. What I'm thinking, if I bend them to the outside like so, can you see that, guys? I'll cut them round about there. Do the same on that side. So bend it to the bottom of the actual juice well. Can you see that, guys, where I'm going with that, yeah? And just give it a bit of a trim. Like so. Let's move this excess cotton out the way. Let's just have a quick look. So there. Do a bit of a trim, I think. Let's have a look. So they're both, see, coming to the bottom thereabouts, yeah. That one looks a little bit long. See this one. Now that one looks a little bit short. Anyway, let's see how we get on. So fluff it all up. In fact, let's get one of these to fluff it up. Give it a good old rake here. Get them all looking fluffy. I'll just give them a little tidy up then. Like so. And on the other side, like so. So that's just a case of putting it in that well. So let's have a little go. Always tricky on camera, guys. In fact, I prefer these ones, to be honest with you. So I'm thinking I could have cut these a bit longer. Just manoeuvre them a little touch, see if I can get correct that. So So, how's that looking? Oh, get back in. Get back in. Do as you're told. Right, that's looking quite good. You'll probably do a much nicer job than me, but I've had to do it on camera, guys, don't forget. Now, we're going to have some of this on there. Lemon Lush. Get in. Love this stuff. Just absolutely soak that. Yeah. Absolutely soak them, guys. Don't want any triads, do we? A bit more on there. We'll just give it a little pulse. Oh yeah. Last thing you want is a triad. So that's looking good to me. All that remains to do is to put this on. So don't forget, guys, because I'm going dual coil, I need the two airflows to line up with the coils, yeah, like so. Okay then, guys, I'll see you back up top and we'll take it for the taste test and the tooth and we'll see how it performs, yeah. Okay then, guys, we're back up top, and as you can see, the Dead Rabbit, it's on the Wismec Gen 3, and I've got the lovely Lemon Lush in there by the Rochford project. So let's take it for the taste test and have a tooth. In fact, before we do that, let's see what the coils are coming out at. 0.24 ohms, yeah, and of course we're going to be vaping it at the number of the beast. You see that, guys? Dual airflow, wide open. So let's take it for the taste test of the tooth, the Dead Rabbit. Ooh. No problems on that, guys. Tell you what else surprised me though. The airflow. I mean, it's wide open, but that's a bit like a restricted direct lung, only slightly though. But wow, the flavour. I mean, I know that juice inside out, Lemon Lush by the Rochford project, but on that, the flavour is intense, absolutely magnificent. Yeah, I'm loving that. And as I say, guys, don't forget, as a squonk pin, so it can be used as a squonker as well. Nice bit of kit, that. Yeah, loving it. Okay, so let's go for the cons and pros, or pros and cons, whichever way you want to do it. I'm going to go with the cons first. I don't normally do this, guys, but I know a lot of you guys have mentioned why I don't want to do it, so I'm going to introduce it. Cons for this. Well, my first con's not really a con, is that the juice well is a little bit shallow. So when you over drip it or over squonk it, it's not a problem because the juice isn't going to come out because the airflow's up here. However, when you take that top cap off, it's going to be a bit messy if you've over dripped, you know. And when you're putting the top cap back in place, it has a tendency to snag on the cotton. So, bit of a con, not much of a con though. And to be honest with you, that's probably about the only con. I wasn't a fan of these 810s, but I'm getting used to them, guys. But as I say, as a pro, if you don't like the 510, you've got an adapter that can go on top and you can use your 510. Did I say 810 then? If you don't like the 810s, you can get an adapter that comes with it, which you can change it so you can put your 510 drip tips on it, you know. So that's pretty good. And another pro is the squonking pin. You can turn that into a Boss squonker, you know. Oh, that's really good. Do you know, I've just had a thought there, and this is a con, I suppose. Flathead screws, but you'd also get the grub screws with your hex. Now you get a pin, you get 2 Allen keys, one for the squonk pin, which is excellent, and one for the hex screws. But a bit of a late con is you don't get a flathead screwdriver. That's peculiar, isn't it? But most of us have got flathead screwdrivers anyhow. Maybe what they could have done was turned one of the Allen keys, one end, into like a flathead. Possibly, I don't know. That's just an afterthought that just come to me. Okay then guys, if you've used the Dead Rabbit, share the knowledge, leave your comments down below, let me know what your experiences was with it as well. And don't forget to click on that subscribe button, come and join me, you're more than welcome, and tell your friends as well. And click on the notification bell so you get notifications of my next live cast or review. So guys, that was the Dead Rabbit. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to love yous and leave you, so take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all on the next live cast or review.